Today I'm going to show you exactly how you can use Claude to set up a full real estate agent website with the IDX feed connected to your CRM, connected with everything, and make it exactly how you want it to look by copying a few other agents' websites that you probably already love. Now, here's the cool thing. You don't have to know anything about how to use Claude, how to use Claude Code, and this is going to cost way less than any real estate agent website platform out there. All these things cost $200, $300, $400, $500 plus a month. It takes them a month to 2 to 3 months to build out. And then usually you have some type of startup fee to build out that website. All of this is going to take you less than an hour to do, and it's going to cost you probably less than about $30 a month. Now, to get started with all this, you're going to need 3 different accounts/things. One is going to be Netlify. This is going to be where the website is hosted, and you could buy the domain for your website for, as you can see here, like I have mine right here that I use, PeysonRobertson.com. Then you're going to need to go to your CRM. I personally use Follow Up Boss. I highly recommend Follow Up Boss. I don't get anything for saying that, but I do highly recommend it. You're going to want to go to the API keys, and you're going to want to create an API key. You'll want to name this, like Peyson Robertson real estate agent website. It'll generate an API key. Make sure you save that and add that to your notes. Then 3 is IDX Broker. You can use another platform. I found IDX Broker is really easy to use, and it's not super expensive like everything else. And this is going to allow people to be able to sign up on your website, browse and look at homes and everything so that you could get them off of Zillow, Realtor.com, Trulia, and everything else. Now, first things first, before you get started on everything, I made a full step-by-step guide that you could either download or print, and I would highly recommend downloading or printing that before you get started watching this full video so that you could follow along with that. It's a full checklist breaking down everything too, so that way if you have to rewind, write down notes or anything, you can literally do so as we're going through this together and I'm walking you through how to set this up. It is just in the description below. Just go ahead and download that. It'll make your life a lot easier as you continue through this video. Now, the cool thing is these 3 websites is really the only thing you have to do by hand. Pretty much other than that, Claude is going to do everything for you, which is insane. Now, the next part of this whole process is just actually installing Claude and Claude Code. If you guys don't have Claude installed yet, if you don't have the account, make sure you do have the pro account set up. Step 3 of this whole process is just actually installing now Claude Code onto your computer. So step 1, super simple. You're going to hit Command on your MacBook plus spacebar. If you're on a Windows computer, make sure you do have the free guide downloaded because I have the breakdown as to how to do that, and you could still follow along with this, just so you know. But Command and spacebar. You'll see the Spotlight search pop up. This right here, all you're going to do is just type terminal. All you're going to do is type terminal right here. You'll see the black, the icon pop up, hit terminal. It's going to look like this. It's just going to be a blank screen. It's not going to have anything on it at all right now. That's okay. Now, don't be scared of this screen. When I first saw this, I was like, whoa, I don't know what to do here. I'm not used to doing any of this stuff. It's super easy. Just keep following along. All you're going to do is this will be in your packet below. You're going to paste this prompt here. It's going to look like this. You're going to hit enter, and it's going to start to install Claude Code onto your computer. Now, before you get stuck, obviously make sure you have the Claude Pro version and make sure you have Mac OS 13 or later. Pretty much if you're on any newer MacBook within the last 5 to 10 years, you're going to be good. Now, once this is installed, all you have to do is you just type in Claude into a new terminal. One of the easiest ways to open a new terminal is just down here on your dock, right click it, hit new window, it'll pop up with a brand new terminal. Then you're gonna hit Claude. Now you can see Claude is now fully working. You know Claude is fully working by you're gonna see the little guy here. It's going to say Claude Code. It'll show the version and everything right here. If for some reason you run into an issue, it says command not found, maybe something doesn't work, all you want to do, easy, super simple fix, just grab everything, copy everything, throw it into Claude and just say, hey, this is what's working when I'm trying to install Claude Code on my computer. What's wrong? Then it'll just walk you through the super simple steps and it'll fix it within about 30 seconds. Then just come right back to right here on this screen. Step 4 of that whole process is grabbing that API key from your CRM. Now, like I said in the beginning, I use Follow Up Boss, and what you want to do if you are on Follow Up Boss specifically is you go to admin here at the top. You're going to scroll down until you see integrations, and then you're going to hit API keys. Go ahead and create an API key, and you want to name it something along the lines of what the domain name is for that website. So just name that. It's going to then create an API key. Make sure you save that. I would just recommend just putting it into your Notes app just for a few minutes because Claude Code is going to need that pretty shortly. Step 5 is pasting this full prompt into Claude Code. And this is where, again, you do want to download that guide if you have not already yet, so that way you don't have to try and copy this while reading through the video. Just literally all you want to do is grab Command A, Command C to copy it, go back over to terminal, and you're just going to paste it all. Now you're going to see this right here, the bloviating, it'll say a few different words, throughout. That means it's starting to work on building out that website for you, and it will only ask you for help on things if it absolutely needs it. Otherwise, it's going to run completely on its own, and you absolutely don't have to do any code yourself. So here it's going to ask you where you want to put this, what you want to do. So you want to obviously put in your name. So my name is Peyson Robertson, my business name, the Obsidian Group. Now, if you guys run it's just you as an individual, just say, it's Peyson Robertson, realtor, by eXp Realty or whatever it may be. You want to say Greater Palm Springs area as like your primary city or area, and then your domain name. So this is, I'm just going to do Peyson Robertson test website.com as this one. Now again, it's going to start checking for tools, make sure it has everything to be able to do this, and it will. And if it doesn't, it's just going to ask you to install it, and it'll install it all on its own and makes your life super easy. Now, as you guys can see right here, it's asking me to do something, and I just asked it, can you do this yourself? 9 times out of 10, it could do it itself, and it's just asking you. So whenever it does ask you to do something random, just say, hey, can you do this yourself before I have to try and do this? So it'll go, then just actually do it itself, literally 9 times out of 10. Now, if you see a wall of text code on the Claude Code terminal right here, that's just Claude working. Don't feel like you have to do anything. Just let it keep doing its thing. As long as you see this right here, that means it's working. And as you can see right here, it says handled myself. It did it all on its own. So don't get scared and be like, oh shoot, I don't know how to do this now. Just tell it, hey, do it yourself. Now, anytime you get to this page right here, right, and it's going to ask you to make an edit or whatever, I always recommend doing the yes, allow all edits during the session. Otherwise, you will constantly be hitting yes a million times. So just save yourself some trouble, hit the yes and allow all for that session. And that just means while this active terminal is working. Again, so you can see here, this is just showing, hey, like this is working right now. It's building a reusable lead capture form used on every page that has one. So you can just see the different things it's doing throughout, which is kind of a trip. And you can see the steps that it's specifically working on. Like now it's on step 2, it's done with step 2. Now it's moving to step 3, which is really cool. And it'll just keep working through these, and it'll prompt you as it needs. So as you can tell, when you get down to here, connect Follow Up Boss, that's where you grab that API key that I had you save in your notes before. Then you're going to connect IDX Broker, which is what I had also showed you guys before. Then you'll set up the secret key safely, so that way nothing obviously gets out and the website is super private. Okay, now you can see here, this is where it's asking for that Follow Up Boss API key that you guys had set up in the beginning, right, and saved. You're going to paste that here, and it actually walks you through exactly how to do it too, which is nice. But all you're going to do is just go down and paste that key right here. Now it's got the key, and it's working on actually building out the website with the Follow Up Boss integration. And remember, this Follow Up Boss integration is what allows your website and Follow Up Boss to communicate with each other. And that's how, if a lead submits, to sign up on the website, it also goes directly to your CRM at the same time, and then you can start to track what homes they're searching for, what they're doing, and everything syncs together, and you're not having to manually upload, from the website a lead that came in and then put it into Follow Up Boss, because all of us know we're not going to actually do that. Now step 5, this is connecting your IDX Broker listing. So Claude Code is recommending embedding the IDX Broker page and not using the API key, and it's going to just break down why. So this is what I would recommend doing, is just use the embed that comes from IDX Broker directly when you set up the account. This is going to be the much easier option, and it's going to be super quick to set up. Now this is going to walk you through exactly what you need to do. So you're going to log into IDX Broker. In the left menu, you're going to go to design, then widgets, or design, then wrappers and pages, either works. The simplest option is grab your IDX subdomain URL, look at the top of your IDX account or under account, and then account details. It's a web address that looks like, the HTTPS. It's going to say yourname.idxbroker.com. That single link is enough for it to be able to embed your full search. And then optional, if you'd rather embed one specific widget, under design, then widgets, pick a search widget and copy its embed code. I would just recommend doing the first part, then paste either that IDX subdomain URL or the widget embed code here, and then it'll wire it right into the website itself. After you hit enter and you submit that, it is now going to be working on obviously adding that IDX feed to the website, and you'll know once it's done because it'll start to move to step 6. Okay, it went through step 6 on its own now. Now you can see it's actually previewing the site locally, and what this means is it's going to load up what the website's going to look like before everyone else can see it, so that way you can take a look at it, make sure everything looks good. Okay, now you can see here it's going to tell you to grab this and put this into your browser. So super simple, just go ahead and grab that, copy it, go over to your browser, open it up, just paste that right in, and you're gonna see what the website looks like. Now, right now, obviously, this is just pretty basic. It doesn't have anything super specific. So this is where you could grab pictures, you can tell it different things. A couple other things you could also do, quick recommendations. Like this is a website that we had built out, specifically doing exactly what we talked about. If you wanted to copy this website or copy any other websites specifically, just grab those domains, copy it, go right back over to Claude and say, can you make it look more like this one? So then what it's going to do is it's going to look at that website, and we designed this website, funny enough, ourselves, and then it's going to go through and start working on actually building out the website exactly looking like that one. Again, you want this to be able to view and do things, so you just accept it. And just so that you guys can see, this is what this website looks like. We built this out. It literally didn't take that long at all. I think it took less than 30 minutes because we had already had everything set up. And you can see the IDX feeds looped in. This is obviously Follow Up Boss right here, already working. And this is an in-depth, super nice website that looks like you're probably spending hundreds, if not maybe $1,000 plus a month. And he is all on like $80 or less a month, every single month, which is super cool. So super cool, you can see right here, it's literally finding images that it could put in and use for the website. Now, obviously you can upload and just drop your own images right here into the search bar, just drag and drop them in. If you guys wanna use your own personal images, obviously for your profile picture, you will, but it can grab things online for you using something like Unsplash, which you could grab free images from, and then it'll make the website with that. All right, so you can see here again, this is going back. It's now opening up Claude and Chrome. You can see this is the new website. This is it copying the other website that I had showed you that we had already made ourselves. Now this looks a lot cleaner, a lot better, a way better looking website overall. And it did this in a matter of literally maybe 5 minutes. After you look at it, just say it looks good. And that will allow it to move to the next step, which is deploying live to Netlify. And remember, Netlify is where the website will be hosted, the domains. That way this is actually a public site and it's protected through Netlify. That's what keeps the site secure. Okay, now the website is live on Netlify. If you are setting up Netlify for the first time, which is likely probably just about everyone, just ask Claude Code, say, what's the easiest way you could set up Netlify for me? It is going to ask you likely for an API key, and all you'll have to do is go into Netlify, grab the API key real quick, paste it in, and then it'll have full connection between Claude Code and Netlify. So that way you're not having to do anything between the two. And what will happen is you'll see the website here. So this is going to be what it looks like once it's ready to go. This is the temporary domain that it has because I haven't bought a domain for this just yet. But if I was to click on this, you can see it goes and this actually opens up the website itself. This is a public viewing, public facing website right now. Now, if you want to add a domain to it, all you hit is you go down here to domain management and you're going to add a domain. And if you already have a domain, super easy, you could transfer it and just follow the steps. I would recommend to make things easier on your guys' lives, buy the domain ideally through here, so that way it just automatically is synced. You can set it up right here and then connect. If you do already have a domain, it is super easy to set up. That's how I've personally done it every time. But if you guys don't or have not bought one yet, just would highly recommend buying it through Netlify here. Once that's done, it's just making sure everything's wired up, test it, make sure submitting a lead works, and then you guys are fully good to go. You have a full-blown website that is going to look super crisp, super clean. Like, this looks like this is a website that was built by a company that you spent thousands of dollars on website design for, and it probably took them a month to 2 months, you know, to make. And this is everything just in one, which is super cool. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you guys have any questions, comments, just obviously comment down below. If you guys have anything, make sure you follow that full guide again, and I will be posting more videos like this. If you guys need more help with things, comment what you guys are looking for more help with, and I could obviously make more videos around it. We're posting videos like this weekly, so make sure you guys subscribe, follow along, and if you guys want more free content, more free guides on how to grow your business as a real estate agent, down in the description below, or just type in PeysonRobertson.com, and you could go to my website that has literally over 80 plus free resources that you guys can grab, plus a ton of other really cool content. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much.